Ukrainian villain scientists, in a close collaboration with Marvel, DC Comics, and American Association of Imaginary Friends, are secretly creating in the underground Biolaboratories genetically modified monsters to kill Slavic people. What's up, docs? This is Henry Keane on UATV channel, breaking the stupid truth into funny terms for the whole free world directly from Ukraine. I'm sorry, but I thought at my age I've seen it all in terms of stupidity. I must admit, I was wrong. The Speaker of the Federation Council of the Russian Federation, Valentina Matvienko, reported that report on a secret biolaboratories in Ukraine was sent to all parliaments of the world. I mean, this is a powerful move indeed. Now the world knows two things. The target audience of Russian secret biolabs narrative is poorly educated people, prone to conspiracy theories and all that flat earth thing in various ways in countries, primarily in Russia itself. Russian propaganda is literally obsessed with the topic of biolaboratories, although the term itself, the idea, the whole thing about it is completely absurd. Biolaboratories, then this nuclear program, with the help of which Ukrainian Nazis are going to rule the world, are obviously all parts of the black legend invented by the Kremlin against Ukraine, and Russian propaganda is trying to promote in the world. We understand that. We are enemies. Everything that does us wrong is good for the Kremlin, but why so stupid? A fighting mosquito, a flock of killing geese. I mean, what's next? A donkey that farts poisonous gas? A sniper squirrel? A turtle minesweeper? A squad of reconnaissance SWAT hamsters? Don't get us wrong. If we in Ukraine could have invented all that, we would. No, honestly, anything, a virus or bacteria that kills the whole idea of imperial aggressive invasion inside the Russian brain could be of help. But we can't, and no one can. However, according to Valentina Matvienko, we Ukrainians have created a fighting mosquito. A deadly version of a mosquito that kills only Slavic people. The fact that we Ukrainians are Slavic people ourselves as well doesn't seem to bother Valentina Matvienko, and she and others like her in Russia are going further and deeper into this secret Ukrainian biolabs mayhem. Russian propaganda is absolutely sure that somewhere under Zelensky's secret underground bunker, and secret underground bunker thing is a must in Russian conspiracy theory since Putin loves secret underground bunkers. So in this bunker, we Ukrainians have created a fighting geese. A geese that are genetically modified and specifically trained to, get ready for this, down fighter jets. Just imagine a fighter jet pilot cruising at 2,000 kilometers per hour, and then the pilot suddenly sees something in the corner of his eye, so he turns his head and sees his guy rapidly approaching and overtaking the fighter jet at a speed of 2,000 kilometers per hour. The world was and is laughing at all that. Well, it is funny indeed. However, the participation of Russian officials in this madness, in particular the Speaker of House of Parliament, diplomats and military specialists from Russian armed forces, shows nothing but a general IQ level of Putin's regime, which makes it all nothing but a mockery of the Kremlin over itself. Now let us get back from all this funny mockery to real and terrible things. According to General Staff of Ukraine, the Russian occupiers are hiding mass graves of victims of flooding caused by terrorist attacks at the Kakhovska HPP. The blast on Kakhovska HPP killed dozens of people who did not stand a chance to escape. While Ukraine organized help to residents of the right bank of its own region, residents of the occupied left bank region were left by the Russians to their own fate, doom. Rather, the occupiers deliberately hindered any rescue or volunteer effort on the flooded grounds of the left bank because, as they put it posed threats of sabotage. Russians shelled the right bank and Kherson region while search and Ukrainian rescue operations were ongoing. Nevertheless, Ukraine continues to fix the consequences of this terrible explosion to maximum possible extent. Almost 704 hectares of territory were demined, more than half of which is the Ostriv district. Sappers and engineers discovered and neutralized 87 explosive objects brought by high water during the flood. Restoration of the damaged power and gas supply continues. Employees of Kherson Water Canal pump water from flooded premises, disinfect wells, repair and dry the equipment in order to hide the disproportion of victims of the flood and the occupied territories and free territories of Ukraine. Russians secretly bury bodies, acting the same way they did in Mariupol and other Ukrainian cities they destroyed. It won't help. Unfortunately, I have no doubt that after Ukrainian victory, we are going to find out the awful, shocking truth, and we are going to use it in the International Criminal Court as the evidence of Russian war crimes. Also, what is going to happen after we win a rebuilding of Ukraine, which is an essential element of our victory. As a result of the full-scale invasion, all infrastructure facilities, residential, social, administrative, cultural, require recovery. The International Conference on Ukraine's Union's Recovery was the critical forum of the international community to support Ukraine's recovery and reconstruction efforts. Amidst growing interest in Ukraine as a potential investment environment, domestic Ukrainian and worldwide business communities have created the Ukraine Business Compact, UBC, targeted at attracting investments and promoting development. As a result of UBC activity, nearly 500 companies from 42 countries of the world and 21 sectors have signed the Ukraine Business Compact, pledging to support Ukraine recovery and reconstruction, with annual revenue of almost $2 trillion and a market cap of $5.2 trillion. Amongst the pioneers are Google, Siemens AG, MasterCard, Eni, Vodafone, Cisco, Oracle, Rolls-Royce, Babcock, Felix, Jacobs, EDP, Alstom, and Hyundai Engineering. Our next task these days is security of investment. To implement actual agreements on war risk insurance for investors and help the first global companies to enter Ukraine under these security guarantees. This is a tactic. The strategic goal, though, is to build a new modern industry and recover the enterprises which suffered due to Russian aggression. Yes, now. Yes, despite the fact that the war is ongoing. Ukraine is committed to continuing reforms, from strengthening the judiciary, demonopolization and the oligarchization of the economy, and simplifying the tax system. Transparency and zero, or better said, negative tolerance to corruption are vital priorities. Ukraine craves for a new economy and a powerful industrial leap that will become a driver for the whole new future Europe. It was Henry Keane on UATV State Channel bringing the hard truth in easy terms for the whole free world directly from Ukraine. Like, subscribe and comment. Let us know what you think on the matter and why your opinion matters the most to us. Take care and stay tuned for more. See you soon.